We're back. No, my question was like, do you think that based off of like we said, there's so many different ways to do this, and the Cyclones have proven. Like, I feel like put your root in the ground, figure out where and kind of build. Like that's clearly the way to do it. The Comanche got there through that. The
Yeah,
Vikings, the Cyclone. I know the Cyclones are that, but
they're the
they
three best
stuck.
teams.
Right.
Let's talk about it. Yep, that's it.
So, all right. So talk about it. So right now, I told you that I thought Kasim was leaving.
The
Uh,
Savage and going
this,
back home.
right. Okay. So if you're the Savages, how do you continue to? Because you can't control him, right? But let's
No,
just
you
talk from
can't
the
control
Savages'
Kasim. Only
perspective.
Monk can control Sim. Go ahead.
How do you do that then, right? Because you're how do you as the you did I don't think I was not impressed the way it all unfolded. I was just very, very unimpressed. I didn't expect a championship, but
Well,
man,
he
I
was
was
hurt. Let's not put it all on the Savage. So you got number 99.
crying.
He's their baller on the
Carl,
D
yeah,
line.
yeah.
He was hurt. Not hurt that it was out. He was out, but he wasn't 100%. You got Kasim, who was running with one leg, and as a running back, that's kind of not a good thing.
Okay,
But what their problem was, I feel like, is that they went after a lot of 11-man players. And what happens is the 11-man players ain't around. Now I'm giving them game, but they're 11. I'm sure their head coach knows this. Their head coach knows this. He's not a stupid dude. He knows what he's talking about. So I ain't afraid to talk about it. So they went after a lot of, I'm not saying they went after, but a lot of 11-man players wanted to go there. They got a very good organization. I'm not going to take that away from them. They got one of the top-notch organizations in the league. Okay? And that's with the owner, and that's with him giving self-respect to the players. You know what I'm saying?
you're talking about Thor.
No, I'm talking about the Savage.
Oh, yeah, 100% agree.
They got one of the best organizations in the league.
Can I ask you a question before you? I don't want to.
Go ahead.
I think that's where I believe that the stuff you're saying is true, like the injuries and the yes. Okay, but for me, I
Seen that
think
one leg.
I know, but why? Right? So like I feel like I watched I did two things. I watched the film,
Mm-hmm.
but I also had conversations that just led me to not nobody told me nothing, but it led
Everyone
me.
talks to Uncle Mark. You're Uncle Mark now. You're old.
It feels like the what I thought the what's the word I'm looking for, the culture, right? So I felt like, and obviously that's true. The ownership is great. They treat
Awesome.
right. Right, but somewhere in there, the people they chose for whatever they chose, right? So my prop, and I met these guys before
But
they
they're
started.
new.
I know, but
So you gotta give respect where respect's due. When you're a second year team and you got a all-star running back like Kasim coming there, you gotta let him have some type of say. You're new. And that's where their problem
hold
lies.
on.
And I don't think with the route you're going down, I don't think that's a problem anymore. I think with the head coach that they have right now, I do not think that's a problem anymore.
Okay, I agree. So you think that they've established now
The ownership and the team established more dominancy because they know their worth.
okay now, and you answer that was the breakdown was it just realizing that the fits weren't right? Is that what?
I feel like
Because I don't know,
and
honestly.
this is just my opinion.
Right.
And I just happen to be around for a long time. I feel like when it comes to them, they're one of the best organizations in the league. They got a lot of talent right off the rip. Their second year in, they got a lot of talent, super, super major talent. And the problem head coaches have is you lead more towards the potential of what you can get versus what you're getting, right? So they see potential in this player, they see potential in that player, but they need to take what this guy's giving him and what that guy's giving him. You know what I'm saying? And they had injuries last year. That's what fucked them up.
Okay.
I know I took advantage of that.
You
I
said
knew who was injured on their report. I knew
you
who
said
wasn't going to be in.
every team needs a head coach and a quarterback.
Everyone, bro, that's just my theory. I'm not saying it's the right one. You could have a head coach and a linebacker. It is what it is. But in my eyes, you need a head coach and a quarterback.
Do you, if the quarterback you have is
you're gonna make me get in my bag, Doug, and I'm telling you right now, the quarterback we got is top 3 in the league.
I'm not.
But
All
go
right.
ahead.
What about the quarterback the Savages got?
Who's their quarterback?
Is it going to be Brock Mitchell again?
I like Brock.
I know
Brock throws lasers.
Okay.
But is he gonna have the receivers he needs to have?
So you think that Brock doesn't have the weapons?
I think Brock don't have the weapons. You had Kasim on one leg. You had one good wide receiver. And that's in my eyes. Okay. They're not using Abdul Murphy to their potential. Abdul Murphy could be one of the top, and I hate that you got me doing this, dog, because he's my secret weapon. I hate that you're making me do this. But Abdul Murphy is one of the best wide receivers that this league has ever seen and haven't got to see yet.
He is my favorite player, and I don't even want to say that.
He's my favorite as well.
He is my favorite player in this league. I
He's
don't know why.
He is my favorite as well.
Yes, I don't know why.
Abdul Murphy is my favorite player in this motherfucking league, Doug. Oh, I pumped my brakes. I forgot Train signed or is signing.
With who?
I don't even want to say. I don't even want to say.
Yeah,
because we've been leaving them. We've been leaving them out this whole conversation, and I ain't trying to bring them up.
You have to say.
It's not my word. It's not my. It's his.
Did he sign?
I don't know, but I heard.
All right.
That's my favorite player. Train. Everybody knows Train.
Yeah.
Train is my favorite player in this league. He's a touchdown or a first down. You heard?
Who's better, him
He's
or Kasim?
a touchdown or a first down.
Who's better, him or Kasim?
Oh my God.
You have to pick. Go.
I'm going with Train. And the reason why I'm going with Train, I know they can both catch out of the backfield. I know they can both run the ball. But Kasim has been running with one leg for at least 2 years right now. Now, you give Kasim 2 legs, I can't give you an answer.
I think Kasim's in the gym.
But the fact that Kasim is balling at top-notch potential with one leg just tells you how nice he is. Now, my favorite, who I like, is the white boy from the Diamondbacks. That's my boy. I don't know his name.
You gotta figure out his name.
Hey, you gotta find out his name, dog. That white boy from the Diamondbacks, that nigga's the truth.
What
Go ahead.
I'm actually trying to talk to Ben. I tried to talk to
Let's
Ben.
not leave out the dude on the Vikings.
Who, Albro?
He's nah. Albro's the quarterback,
Yeah, who you talking
wide
about?
receiver, MVP, Mr. MVP. Holla at your boy, Albro. You did your thing, Albro. Albro, you did your thing. You did your thing.
John Steve or Malik?
Nah, Malik.
Malik.
He's an all-down back. You could put him at slot. You could put him at the 1.
You
could
think
put him
he's
at, you
better
could put him
than
at the
Kasim
Y,
at
X,
running back?
Z, running back. You can put him at everything.
Yeah.
So when you talk about those versatile, he's the most versatile running back in the league.
Okay, I'll give you that.
He's the most versatile.
Because he can play. He can pretty much play
anywhere.
Yeah.
Corner, safety, running back, slot, X, Y, Z. 7 positions, my boy.
Okay. So it sounds
no
like
other running back is giving you that. Now, Train could play anywhere, but you don't want to put him everywhere.
he's more
a
of
fucking
a
Train.
yeah.
He's
more
first down, touchdown. First down or touchdown. Okay?
Is he gonna be playing in the Valley? Is that where
I hope he's not playing at all. Okay? I hope he takes care of his baby, and I hope he stays playing pro and making moolah. You heard? I hope he's not in the GFA at all. I hope he's not in the GFA at all.
But you heard
he's probably. I'm more afraid of him than Greg Medina.
I don't know if I'm afraid, but
nah, I'm more afraid of training Greg Medina, bro.
Nobody has more of an X factor than Greg Medina.
But we're talking the new Greg. The old Greg, him and Train would be equal. The new Greg, he's throwing the rock. He's making other players make plays, which makes him even more of a threat, to be honest. He's making his players make plays. He's showing his. I ain't pumping Greg up. Don't do that.
Does he break his records and shit again? Does he keep going that route this year?
Does he still got Stump?
Yeah.
No, better yet. Does he still got Neihart?
Yeah, I think Neihart fucking comes back.
So does he still got better yet? Does he still got Brooks?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? And not only that, they added the dude from the Hitman. I didn't even know they added him.
Okay, but why are we not able to just stop this shit?
Because Greg Medina, dick drag off the ground. No homo. That's just what it is. The nigga's a baller. This is what he does. He does this. Why are you making me say this shit, bro?
I know, but you're making my point. My point is that it's not. I hate to say only because it's.
But he's in the Valley. So we're talking about how big the Valley is. All right. So you got Comanche on top. You got Comanche on top of the Valley. Write it down.
I'm writing it down.
You got Comanche on top of the Valley. They got Brown Sugar. You ever seen Brown Sugar? You ever seen Brown Sugar? If y'all don't know who Brown Sugar is, do y'all research.
All right. So Comanche, Cyclones.
They got Brown Sugar. Yep. Cyclones is next. Then you got
who's 3?
The Warriors.
Are they still going to be at 3? Is that your preseason?
These are your preseasons. They got the ballers.
All right, so 1.
Bro, they still got Florida. They still got Dutch. They still got a lot of players over there.
Then Savages, or then
the Savages. Then the Savages.
Savages.
They're boxing it out for that third spot.
Now, didn't the Diamondbacks make the playoffs though?
Let's not talk about the Diamondbacks. They beat the Warriors by a touchdown.
So didn't the Diamondbacks make the playoffs? So was that
all right? So the Diamondbacks is all right. So look, the Diamondbacks.
No, it's okay.
So this is why we're talking about the Valley, because hold on, you got the Diamondbacks, and now you got Hazleton, and I know no one wants to hear it. I know nobody wants to hear it, but y'all know I'm on Hazleton. So y'all gotta believe what Papi Chulo is telling y'all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You got you.
Who else is? Oh, you still got the Shock, right?
And the Shock.
All right, so I'll put Hazleton above them.
Nah, you can't.
Okay.
Don't do that.
I did. I
Hazleton's on the
crossed you out real
bottom.
quick. I
Hazleton's on
crossed
the
that shit
bottom.
out
Who's working
immediately.
for ours?
Don't worry about it. It's real quick. Mustangs
At
at
the
the bottom.
bottom.
At the
At the
bottom.
bottom. At the bottom.
Number 7. Okay. Vikings.
That's 7.
I hear you. Vikings.
Vikings. Exactly. What are we talking about right now? Just start saying the Valley again.
Tomahawks.
The Tomahawks.
No, I'd go Wildcats. I'd go
Bro,
Wildcats.
if they lose Timmy Beck, it's a wrap for the Tomahawks.
Why are they losing Timmy Beck?
Timmy Beck is a problem. He ain't going nowhere.
No, okay. Don't.
If he ever
talk about like you act. It made my
bro.
heart
I hit him
beat.
up every offseason too, bro. I hit up all the talents as soon as the ball drops. You got me fucked up.
Tomahawks.
Justin Dorte, Abdul Murphy. I got who else? I'm gonna say it here. Timmy Beck. He ain't going nowhere though. But you still got to slide in his DM.
What are the other teams? What else we got?
Exactly. Who even over there? Oh, Wildcats. They got J.R. Taylor.
I got Vikings, Wildcats, Tomahawks. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Who else?
You fucking tell me.
I don't even know, bro. I have it as a screensaver on my phone, and I still don't know.
Well, some of those teams aren't here now.
Well, Google them.
I'm going to look it on.
Go ahead. You do that. All right, with your computer. You look up who's on the mountain because we don't know, okay? But over here on the valley, it's every game is a shutdown. Every game over here
says
needs to be
Mustangs
on TV.
number 7. That's what it says.
But that's we're not the mountain. I'm not worried about number 7. Because if you know my history, I beat every single one of them teams that's ahead of me, except for the Cyclones. So I'm coming for that number 2, that number 1 spot. And Greg Medina, I hope you're watching this. You already know the vibe.
I can't believe I can't find a picture.
Yo, Mark, I once argued with him for 6 hours. Okay, Greg Medina. I argued with him for 6 hours straight, telling him how ass he was.
You were wrong.
And he beat us. I'm telling you, I argued with him for 6 hours straight. That nigga made a beer trip on me. He went, got beer, came back, and kept arguing with me for 6 hours. 6 hours, dog.
I don't even know. We got Spartans left.
Are they still in the league?
Yeah, they'll be in the league.
All right, who else? My phone don't even want to hear it, bro. It's just falling over.
How far back does this go?
Exactly. What are we talking about is happening over in the mountain. This is what we're talking about. I can name you how many teams. And the talent I heard Diamondbacks got this year, it's going to be a fight the whole way through, man. They might as well just do everyone versus the Valley.
You're ridiculous.
I'm telling you, the Valley is how you call it, bro. The Valley's on point, bro. That's just it. The Valley's on smash. The Valley. Hold on. Can I make my background? Oh, I don't think I got it on my phone.
Here we go. All right. So the Spartans, the Thunder, they're gone.
Thunder's gone. I like them.
Yeah.
They're gone now. You put the Bolts over in the mountain, I guess.
Oh yeah, they'd be there. The Mountain Men staying here?
I don't remember.
Let me see.
They might have been one of the teams that's on their way out.
So I think the Buffaloes.
No, the Buffaloes they're out.
They're out. Yeah. So the Mountain Men are still in though.
The Mountain Men are still in.
Yeah, Mountain Men.
It's either that or vice versa.
And I liked both of those teams, but I liked.
I did like both of them as well. But
so
it's
yeah,
just that travel.
It's Vikings, Wildcats, Tomahawks. Let's say Bolts. I'll add Bolts in there.
Bro, what are we talking about, bro? There's
Mm,
3 teams in the Mountain.
I know, bro.
It's so sad.
But
And then we're losing James Simerson is the commissioner.
okay, so
My
all right, so we
God,
have to do this right now.
James, fix the
Listen,
league first, please.
listen. He don't if you sit here and beg him to do more shit, don't do that. All right,
All right,
so
all right.
Comanche, who would be where? Comanche,
Comanche got to go back to the Mountain.
I agree with you.
Comanche got to go back to the Mountain.
I agree with you.
They
That
got to
makes
go
it.
back to the Mountain.
He would
Sorry,
hate
Monk,
it,
but you gotta go.
but if he let's say that doesn't, and let's say they get one.
If they don't, then they need to put the Warriors in the Mountain,
nope,
or the Savage in the Mountain, or
one new team. They would get one new team from out that way. Let's just say it's 7-7. There's 14 teams. That would be a. Oh man,
the Mountain's fucked up. You know why? Yo, and I'm gonna tell you why right now. And I hate to even say this, Mark. I hate to even say it like this. I hate to say it like this, bro. But Greg Medina is such a fucking goon. And he's been holding it down for so goddamn long that he's even made his conference better. You understand me? He's even made his conference step up to the plate and try to beat him. He's made the Valley what it is. Greg Medina. Hats off, bro.
Are you done?
Hats off, bro.
Are you done?
No, I'm not done. That nigga's the truth. He's the GOAT.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
Now, if you bring T-Mac back and put him in the Mountain, now we talking. That's Greg Medina's kryptonite.
He's not going to play in the Mountain.
All right, then. What are we talking about?
All right. So, but let me ask you this.
I got Greg Medina's nephew, though. I mean, I got T-Mac's nephew. Yeah. We got T-Mac's nephew on the squad. Yeah. I don't know his name. I ain't telling you his name.
Well, I already know him. If he's
yeah, we got T-Mac's nephew over here, player. Yo, because I was just in a whole. Well, how many minutes?
I'm pretty sure you guys. I don't know. It'll pop up at 10 minutes left.
All right.
I'm pretty sure you guys set up a Comanche scrimmage, so I'll make.
Is it a Comanche? I thought it was a Viking scrimmage. You got to double check now. I'd rather a Viking scrimmage. I'd rather face the champs.
I think the Vikings are first for you guys.
I'd rather face the champs.
I think the Vikings are first.
The champs deserve their respect. I'd rather face the champs.
Who has the best odds to win the championship next year?
The best odds to win the championship next year. Hazelton Mustangs. All right. Hazelton Mustangs. We on our shit now.
Okay.
No. I'm gonna ask you the same question again. Who got a quarterback and a head coach? You got Brown Sugar. That's my nigga. I fuck with Brown Sugar. And you got Monk. You got Greg Medina and whoever the fuck their head coach is. Greg Medina's that nice. You got the Vikings and whoever the fuck their quarterback is. You see what I'm saying here? You see what I'm saying here?
But
it's always a coach and whoever the fuck, or a quarterback and whoever the fuck.
Of those three, assuming, let's just say, because we know, here's what we know. Cyclones are coming back with a vengeance.
They're not coming back with a vengeance. They're coming back because that's just what they do.
Okay. All right. So I would say the friction in that, the only friction in that is that we're not sure if it's Brent at the helm, right?
I'm not even worried about that. I'm worried
Ooh.
about Contento getting his motherfucking Christmas present.
How?
Because I don't care who's coaching Greg Medina. Greg Medina's gonna do what the fuck he wants.
Then
What are you talking about?
you're making my point in the fact that it is wholeheartedly only Greg Medina that has made this.
Oh, he's a heart. He's the heart. He's the
Okay,
heart.
well, if you
He's the heart.
stab the heart, it's
Your
over.
body dies.
All right, well, that's not
Nah, but
case.
it's football. It's football. So I'm not trying to leave out Stump, Nyhart, Brooks. Don't make me say 25's name, please, man. Please.
I'm not. Oh my god.
Don't make me say 25's name.
I'm not acting like these guys aren't top notch, top level.
They're
talent.
ballers, bro.
But
they've been there, done that. Been there, done that.
None of them would be. I don't believe
Greg Medina's the heart.
Any of them would be there without Greg. Whereas if you eliminate any other single one of them,
there's still playoff number twos.
Well,
there's still the second seed. You still got to fight them to get in the championship, regardless if they got Greg or without Greg. You still got to fight them to get in the championship.
There's no way.
You still got to fight.
Who's there? Who would play? There's no way,
bro. I don't. They could put Nyhart at quarterback. You still got to play them. You still got to play them. You still got to play them.
Wow, man, that's okay. I don't.
You still got to play, bro. They picked up a running back from what's that running back's name?
Which one?
From the Reapers, or not from he's from 11 Man. The running back they picked up 2 years ago.
Rob Chase. No, 2 years ago. Zeke Williams.
Exactly. Yeah. They got a squad, bro.
No,
you gotta beat them.
I 100% agree with
bro. I could go there and play quarterback and be nice. Anyone could go there and play quarterback and be nice, bro.
All right. I wholeheartedly disagree that they wouldn't. I think if Greg Medina never existed, that they win maybe one. I don't think they even win one.
Nah, now you're drunk. And I'm the one drinking.
I am not drunk, actually, but I see what you're saying.
You're out of your mind. They won one game. Are you smoking something, bro?
What
you got in that pen right there?
I'm sorry.
What do you got in that pen? What do you got in that pen?
In this pen,
you're smoking something.
Yeah, but
Greg, you understand Greg has sat out after halftime for most of these games?
You understand that he has sat out, and you understand that there's been multiple occasions where he's had to put his shit back on.
Yeah. They got to step up their defense. They can't have Bird out there doing everything.
Listen, I just don't think people underestimate. This is not a knock. What I'm saying about Greg is not at all.
He's a god.
But it's not a knock on any of those amazing players you're talking about.
That's why he wears number 8.
I'm telling you right now.
He is grade 8.
There isn't a Tim McFarland is the best quarterback to ever play in this league.
But he ain't playing no more.
But listen, he's the best quarterback to ever play in this league.
But you got Brown Sugar.
No.
Nah, hold on.
Listen, hold on.
You got Brown Sugar. You got Brown Sugar.
They're not close to Tim McFarland.
Not yet.
I agree. I maybe they, but what I'm saying is I don't look at Greg as being a better quarterback than Tim ever was in this league. But there isn't another human at any position in this entire league that elevates.
Well, you can't compare it to Tim McFarland. You can't do that. I've been doing that for like the first couple of years.
What I mean is that I think that as an X factor.
And I got Tim McFarland's nephew.
Well, I'm just saying that Greg, when I played with him on a couple All-Star games, and just the 2
he's a problem. I had him as an All-Star. when I was coaching the All-Star game.
But you can't deny that there's not another player that does that treats it like this, like he does. I haven't met one.
Nah, Greg's gonna do this for like 7 more years.
I just don't think that. I think that I have never seen a person be such a factor in one organization's ultimate. Overachieving greatness.
The only person you could say is the running back from the Vikings.
Malik
and Greg Medina have been holding the mountain and the valley down for a very, very, very long time.
And I don't want to be critical in this moment. I really didn't want to be. But to be honest, how much time we got? We got 6 minutes. But I'll be honest, Malik, I think he is amazing. But I've seen moments of mental, hit a lot. Sort of, he can get out of that. So I've seen him eliminate from games.
That's because of the coaching staff that the Vikings got. They have like 11 coaches.
Right.
He could be like, oh, he's not the quarterback. So he's able to limp off the field and rub my butt cheeks real quick so I can get back in.
Yeah.
That's him. I'm not saying he does that on purpose, but he's a baller. If you ask me in the last 10 years who's been balling in this motherfucking league, it's Malik and Greg Medina. That's it, hands down. And now you're adding J.R. Taylor to the mix.
Man, I would throw Kasim in there.
But Kasim will be number 4 behind J.R. Taylor.
He's been number 2 in my top 50 the last 2 years.
But your top 50 didn't have a good conversation like I got you. I'm telling you. J.R. Taylor is a problem. If they put him at running back, bro, all they got to do is run the ball. Every fucking play.
Yeah, I like him at quarterback too, though.
If they put him at tight end, they just got to throw him the ball every fucking play. I like him at quarterback.
Me too.
But if you put J.R. Taylor on the Comanche, it's over. And that has been talks.
He won't.
If you put J.R. Taylor on the Cyclones, it's over. If you put J.R. Taylor on the Warriors, which, by the way, I was in not competition. I had last year, I really tried to do the first GFA trade that there ever was.
Yeah.
I really tried to do it.
Who is that? Who? You gotta say
who? Who?
If it was the first time, you have to talk about.
I promise you, I tried to do it. I promise you.
I'm saying who was in the trade?
Come
on.
Oh, man.
Give me all right. Give me the.
You're gonna get me in trouble.
Position for the position.
All right, I'll do that. I'll do that. It was a running back for a wide receiver.
And okay, you got to tell me the team.
Diamondbacks.
Okay, I know.
It was a running back from the Warriors.
Yeah, I know.
And a wide receiver from the Diamondbacks. Okay. I tried to do the first ever G for trade.
Yeah.
And Ben Simerson was not letting it happen. It was not happening because the dude, he's just an awesome soul on and off the field. You know what I'm saying? He's just really great. Yeah, he wouldn't let him go.
Oh.
He would not let him go.
I didn't know if you meant the guy was good or the
the guy is awesome.
Right.
The guy could play wherever you put him.
But you're saying Ben Simon has a good
off the field as well.
Yeah.
He's also an awesome person in his community. Oh, okay. He's also an awesome person. He contributes everywhere.
You're talking about the player.
And and I feel like that's why Ben didn't want to let him go because he meant more than just a player.
So how would that have worked, if you don't mind me asking?
I would have traded my running back for that motherfucking wide receiver. That's how that would have worked. That's it. I'd have gave them my contract and they'd have gave me his contract.
But so then that player would have been forced to only play for that team then?
It has to go 4 ways. Okay. It has to go 4 ways. So the player has to want to go to that team.
Okay.
and the coach has to want to trade him.
Okay, so all 4 people
on both sides.
Gotcha.
Everyone got to be okay with it.
I
Everybody.
love that. If that would have
Everybody.
happened, I would have been fucking.
It can't be just coaches. It can't be just players. I don't want to be here no more. I'm leaving. Nah.
Right.
It got to be all 4 owners, not coaches.
Right.
All 4 owners on both sides.
Yeah.
And players on both sides
Right.
that are okay with it.
Right.
And then it happens.
Right.
I tried to do that last year. I wanted to be the first OC that ever did it in the league, but it didn't happen.
That's cool.
Benjamin was not. I call him Benjamin. Everyone calls him Ben. I like calling him Benjamin. Benjamin was not letting that shit happen from the Diamondbacks. It was not happening.
So he was the only one not okay with it.
It was not okay with it.
What about
not doing it? Not. He was not trading. You got to understand. He loves his pay. I don't know any owner in his league that loves their players as much as him.
That's good to hear.
I really don't. I really don't. He loves his players so much. He's not doing that. He's not. Now, Monk might have did it. Monk might have did it. Because last year, I gave him our running back / linebacker.
Right.
If you're not mistaken.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Y'all can have him. I should have asked him for a player in return, and we would have did that trade.
Right.
But the player I sent them ended up having to help them get into the championship through the regular season, and it helped them. You know what I mean? So it worked out in his favor. It worked out in his favor, not in my favor.
Yeah.
He probably got like 4 minutes left.
Yo, that would have been awesome, though. I didn't even realize that thing was a possibility. The trade.
It is a possibility. It's not a possibility. If anyone that's listening to me right now, sign your contracts, don't sign your contracts. I don't give a fuck. Unless you're for Hazleton Mustangs, talk to me nice. And if the owners are okay with it and the players are okay with it, then you do the trade. And it's that simple. They go over there, they come over here, and that's it.
That makes sense.
It has to be a four-way trade.
I assumed it would have just been like a release and re-sign type of stuff.
It could be that easy. Right. It could be, but it's never that easy. Because I'll tell you what, as a former coach, if you're nice and you sign that contract, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, bucko. But if you think you're leaving, you got me fucked up. You're not going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. You could play next season. And it's that simple.
Right.
If you think you're nice and you sign a contract and you think you could just uplift yourself and go to another team.
A lot do.
You're a dub.
A lot of people think that they're going to do whatever they want. I don't think
it happened with me. It happened with me. The best running back in the motherfucking league, train.
Our shit's about to end, by the way.
All right. So the best running back in the league, train. Before me and the coach got there, he didn't want nothing to do with it. But he already signed a contract. You think we're letting him go? He's the best running back in the league.
Right.
He's also the most humble and the most respectful and the most human being in the league. He won't brag. He won't nothing. You got like 3 episodes right now. You want to do a 4th one?
I'm okay. I got to hit the sack.
All right, me too.